Hello again, whiskey friends. Thanks for joining today, everybody. And I am really excited for what we have planned tonight. We got a special guest in the back, Marty from Whiskey Knows, and we are going to do a new type of game with a blind flight. This is actually going to be a team challenge rather than some type of head-to-head challenge. The entire inspiration with today's flight is to see if we can learn from each other rather than always competing against each other. So, Kelsey, Durell, and Marty are on the same team, but they still do have a challenge because any points they leave on the floor today, I score. And we've got a handy dandy new little thing here. I got a scoreboard. So we're going to be able to keep track of the points as they go. Let's see if they can score more points than they leave behind. Well, thank you for joining me today, whiskey friends. Let's kick off the show. All right. Well, we got 22 people in here so far. We'll be there to say hi to everybody in just a moment, but let's bring on Kelsey. Kelsey, why don't you say hi to everybody?
Cheers, everybody. I hope you're doing well. If you guys haven't seen these shirts yet, make sure you go check them out. These are like my favorite shirt of all time. Mr. Wax Neighborhood and all the other guys, the Whiskey Saint, my shirt's on there, livewirewhiskey.com. Thank you to Stahl and those guys for helping us put that stuff out. Happy Wednesday, Whiskey Wednesday. Let's do this thing.
Whiskey Wednesday. You know, that entire time that I've been talking to you backstage here, I didn't even know you were wearing that shirt. And then as soon as you came on, I was like, oh no, he's got that shirt on. All right. Well, let's bring in our other teammate here, Durell.
Hey, cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining again on another Wednesday, man. This is going to be fun. You know, a whole new game set up for us, you know, to try to just keep it interesting. So pretty excited to see how this goes. Hopefully we kick some butt. Can't let Jeff win, right? It's 3-on-1. We got to win, right?
Yeah, we have to win.
Let's see if you can navigate this. But I have full trust that you guys are going to rock this because you got a great partner tonight. Let's bring on Marty.
What's happening, everybody? Cheers, man. Thanks for having me,
buddy.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers,
Great
Marty.
to be here, man.
Glad to have you.
Looking forward to it. This is a neat, unique little deal we got going tonight, and this will be a lot of fun. I'll just try not to screw it up, but we'll see how we go.
Now, either way, you know, Marty, how long ago did I send you this? Maybe 6 months ago? I think you've been hanging on to these samples.
Yeah, probably close to that. Yeah. It was still cold weather. I know that for sure.
So this was a flight that I purposefully designed for Marty. So we're going to see how he does on this one here. But there's actually a bunch of things in here that you were interested in trying at one point.
Yeah.
But it's 6 months ago. Yeah. How the heck are you going to remember what those were?
I don't even remember, you know, hey, Jeff, you got any of this or that? I might send you something. That's all Jeff said. So
it's also going to mess with Kelsey and Durell because now they're like, oh no, he poured this 6 months ago. I got to rule out all the things that he's been drinking all year.
Yeah,
that's right. Now you got to reverse engineer.
Trying to remember.
Yeah, I can't keep track.
Got to go back to the January collection.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Wow. Well, Marty, how are you doing? It's good to see
you. Good,
man.
Man. Good. Just been real busy with life and work, and that's good. That's what I'm here for. So everything's slowing down. So hopefully the Whiskey Knows stuff will start picking back up again, get all that going. Hopefully the next few weeks, get that welcome to the weekend going back. It's been tough with the schedule that I've had, and I miss being on live with everybody. And so hopefully here soon we can get that going again. So, but yeah, that's about it, man.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know, it's good to be busy. That gives us some money to buy the whiskey too. So it kind of evens out somewhere.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a thing.
All right. Well, let's say hi to some people here. I know we had a whole bunch of people in chat. So first up in here, hey, we had Top Dog. Hello all. Hit the like button as you grab a pour and enjoy the show. That's amazing advice.
Who's this Marty person in the picture?
Yeah, really. That's right. The face only a mother could love.
Now, Doug, you being in here, you won a challenge or collaboration last week. So I want you to keep particular attention on what we are doing in this live, because that could be how we arrange it for you with that Patreon reward. We could even do it private on a Friday or something, whatever works for you. But the difference is you'd win a Glenn if you win the game. So, but this team structure might be perfect for Patreon.
Oh, they were already talking shit on Friday last week about how they were going to kick my ass. So I'm ready.
They're already going challenge wise. Yeah, remember you got the challenge or collab. He's going challenge. That's gonna be awesome.
Oh, that's funny. Nice.
And then, by the way, guys, you have one more teammate. Aaron Hodges has this exact same flight, and he's going to be drinking along with you. So, Aaron, feel free to leave whatever thoughts you have in the comments. See if you can influence him. Throw him off for me. You know, I was bribing Aaron before about how he needs to really confuse you guys. So, we'll see if he pulls through. And feel free to give them thoughts as we're going through this as well. This is all out in the open, which will make this more fun. And we'll even do a bottle reveal at the end of each bottle rather than waiting for the end for all four.
Yep. That'll be fun.
All right. Robin here. Cheers, buddy. Aaron's throwing it down. Team Kelsey. Sugar Kitty's in here too. Thanks for joining. Candy Road. Hey, Ron.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah. And
Bourbon Bill. Cheers, man.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Bill?
Hey, Marty's in here. Cheers, Marty. Man, who saw that coming? Ricardo, cheers. Kelsey, why don't you take over for a few? Say hi to some people.
What we got over here?
All right. Shauna Marie D, thanks. Cheers to you as well. Cheers. My buddy Cheech. Durell's representing his channel tonight.
Whiskey Encore. Cheers,
yeah,
buddy.
if you guys haven't checked out Cheech and you stay up really late, then he'll be going for a long time. All right. There's Dana Whack is in here. Cheers, Dana. Oh, Mr. Whiskey Shits. Adam, I got your bottled up and I will send it off tomorrow. William Reynolds, cheers, buddy. Sugar Kitty, cheers to you. Josh Randall's in here. Our good buddy Copperwolf87 is in here. Cheers, buddy.
Copperwolf, another person. You've got this whole challenge thing too, man. So keep an eye on how we do this if you want to do it this way.
If you guys haven't subscribed yet to Whiskey Knows, make sure you do that. Thanks Cheech, for putting that up there.
Thanks, Cheech.
Appreciate it, buddy. Roy R. does cocktails. Cheers, man. Steve is in here. Cheers to you. And there's our good friend, Richard Rose, if I remember correctly. That's his handle.
Yeah,
cheers,
there he is.
Cheers to you, sir.
Wise Guy Stu.
Right up there.
Cheers to you, buddy. Paul P, good to see you in here. Tommy D.
Tommy D.
Tommy D is in here. Cheers to you, buddy. Jen A. Rocks, I can believe that's Cheech's better half, is in here. Henry Turner, there's another Arkansas buddy. Cheers, what's up, man? I think we're all caught up.
There we go. All caught up. Now, little housekeeping before we get started. So if you haven't poured your sample, guys, go ahead and pour them. But just to give everybody a preview of next week, we do believe we're going to have Bill from Foregate on here, and we're going to be sipping through the entire Kelvin series while we're talking to Bill. So that's been on our mind to do that since Kelvin 5 came out, and we're going to go through all of them. So with that said, for tonight's Super Chat, every $5 will get you an entry into tonight's Super Chat giveaway, which will be 5 1-ounce samples, one of each Kelvin collaboration. So next week, you can drink through Kelvin 1 through 5 with us as we talk to Bill.
Yeah, that's going to be a
pop
heck
that
of a
up there
flight.
for
But
you.
your wife said
just
something
not
really
right.
funny.
Dana, that's just not right.
He talks to you all day, Dana. He talks to you all day. He lets somebody else have the joy of talking to you.
Don't go there. You'll probably get me in trouble for that too. I can barely answer my text messages sometimes.
Oh, please. I noticed that thing.
That flight's going to be killer. So every $5 gets you a flight of 1 through 5 Kelvin. If you guys haven't tasted any of the Kelvin batches, this is going to be your chance to get that going 1 through 5. Every single one of them, man. That's going to be awesome as we go through with Bill on that next week.
Oh yeah. Well, so you guys got everything poured?
Yeah, man.
Yep. We're ready to roll.
Feel free to jump into sample A, and I will tell everybody kind of the scoring system here while we're going.
Okay. Cool. I don't think I poured enough of that.
So once again, we are doing a challenge, but it's a team challenge. So they all 4 have the same flight. They get to talk their way through it. But at the end, when it's time to give their answers, they all have to agree upon the answer that they're going to give. Now, what I'm looking for is going to be age, proof, whiskey type, and I'll go over what those categories can be in just a moment, finished, and state. Those are going to be the 5 main ones. For bonus points, you guys can also guess distillery and bottle. But if you're wrong on distillery and bottle, I don't get those points.
Okay.
Dude, right off the nose, I think I know what A is.
Right off the nose. We'll see.
Right off the nose. I got a real good guess.
So
it smells a lot like Nashville to me. Does it smell like that to you, Durell?
No, what I'm thinking is I get a nice port finish, and it reminds me so much of Spice Jam on the nose. The Nulu Spice Jam, that Tawny port.
Man, it does. I remember Spice Jam being a lot more jammy than this, though.
I'll probably know once I taste, but off the nose, that's what it reminds me of. Like, this is probably definitely finished in some type of wine.
The proof isn't hard on the nose either.
We can go in and taste as well as nose, or are we nosing?
Taste, okay. Nose, talk it through. And then at the end, age, proof, type, finish, state, distillery, and bottle. Now, with the whiskey type, I got it down here for either a bourbon, rye, American single malt, Irish, Scotch, Canadian whiskey. So those are kind of your types there. I had Canadian rye written down on the piece of paper, but a rye is a rye. I won't distinguish that, but if it was a Canadian whiskey, well, that'd be more generic. Either way, that'd be fine.
That tastes like a finished rye to me, Durell. What are you thinking, Marty?
Yeah, I'm getting it. Just enough of the rye on the back end of the nose for sure.
It leaves those rye notes that are real bright and forward on the palate on the end of it as well.
Yeah, so I'm getting a slight rye note as well, but that port, dude, I'm getting port all day. It's like that Tony port. It reminds me literally. It doesn't taste like Spice Jam, but it has those port notes, man. Like, yeah. I'll be surprised if this isn't like a port finished rye.
Yeah, it smells definitely. It's definitely finished for sure.
It's not. I can tell you, it's not midwinters for sure.
All right.
It could be at this proof point. 4-gate Peri Peri. Because that's
what I think. Yeah, you know what I think this is. I think this is the one Mash and Journey pick from midwinter's night pull our thing off of theirs that they did.
Oh, the Starlight?
Indiana Nights or whatever it is. Yeah, no. Starlight.
Cheers, Keith Thompson. Great. And thank you, Uncorked. Got you guys all in here. Try not to interrupt your thought processes too much, but I got to say,
what do y'all think we are on?
Thank you to people.
I'm going to say around 112, 113, maybe.
I was literally thinking like 112. Dude, I think this
Thank you so much, Jen. You rock.
Yeah,
I think we all agree it's finished.
Yeah. So if we say finished, we're just saying yes or no, right?
Yes or
You
no,
don't gotta
Jeff?
guess what type of finish.
That's it. Just yes or no. You don't have to guess the
Okay.
finish. Now, if you want to write it down for bragging rights, I can write down your wrong answer, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it kind of calm and collected.
And Jen, I can't believe Pours in a Park is just next month. I was thinking about that on my walk this morning and about melted
crazy,
my brain
dude.
away. This year has
Crazy.
melted away.
I will certainly
Right.
have one of the cookies this time, Jen. I didn't eat it last time because I thought they were laced.
You thought they were
Oh yeah.
Special cookies.
special
that's,
cookies?
That's what they said they were. It's like, oh, you haven't
okay.
had Jen. Chief was like, you haven't had Jen
cookies.
special cookies? And I'm like, no. And I didn't know that he meant special as in they taste good.
I hear you, Shane. I hear
Not
you,
special
baby.
as in
Oh, cheers,
some
DC.
special
man.
ingredients.
DC, cheers, man. Thank you so much for your help on the shirt, bro. I love this shirt.
It's about time DC did something good.
You've made it when DC makes a caricature or some sort of photo of you in YouTube.
Dude, I've got pictures on my phone that I can't even share. DC made of me. Well, I think I sent Jeff. Did I send you the shower curtain?
Yes,
Okay.
I have seen the shower curtain.
That's
Yes.
one of many. Yeah. So
Oh goodness.
That
What do we
shower
think in
curtain is
age,
amazing.
guys?
Between that and you're
4.5.
always hanging out with Alex. I mean, you're just always in the room with Alex every time he's on. I don't know how you travel all around the world, Marty, but you get
I
around.
got the feeling the finish is what's throwing me. I mean, I think the finish is what's throwing me on guessing the age.
I don't think this is real old. I would
7
say
to 8 years, maybe. I think.
I was going to say six between 6 and 7, but
Yeah, I'm saying 7 to 8 max. I think on my end, I put 7,
All
but
right.
like whatever we think the consensus is, I'll roll with that. I got
Is that what we
112
need to
proof.
do, Jeff? Do we all need to be on the same page, or
Yeah, we
You
get one answer.
You get one
Okay,
answer.
Okay.
So you guys all got to be on
I'm
the same
down with
page.
7. I think 7's right in the wheelhouse.
I'll go with that.
We're all in agreement that it's a rye, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
It's finished.
And it's finished. Okay. So rye. Yes. So we'll stick with 7 for
I think
age.
So.
So do we have to guess distillery or we just have to guess the state of distillation?
So state is required, but for bonus points, distillery and bottle. So when it comes to distillery and bottle, you can guess. If you're wrong, I don't get those points. So you kind of have that
Okay.
chance to catch up on points or get bonus points if you do, nail
Indiana?
something like that.
You think?
Yeah,
You think MVP?
definitely Indiana. I mean, I'm
think
going
so.
to hedge our bet on that just because there's so much that even if it's sourced, it's going to come from there. So
Huh.
What do you think, Durell?
I was thinking Kentucky.
if it is, that port's really overpowering anything that
Yeah, it does.
Kentucky
Like I'm
Rye.
not getting like that 95.5 MGP rye,
Mm-mm.
but it could be the finish taking over. But like, I don't know if I've had
Let's see if y'all can see it.
MGP finish like this, MGP rye finish like this. A lot
So
of
you're
it's
thinking
like,
this is a barely legal rye then?
no, but like a higher, just not a 95.5 MGP rye.
It could
Like
be
their rye
Starlight.
is just like it's robust. Like there's no denying typically that it's a 95.5. You know, when it comes to their ryes, I'm leaning more towards, maybe that's what's influencing me. That 4-gate port Peri. But I still don't get that 95.5. But we can go with Indiana. I'm with whatever the consensus is. I just think it's Kentucky,
I
personally.
don't.
But
You know what? It's the nose is so solid that I don't.
Cheers, Shane.
I'm kind of falling back off the Indiana bit. I swear. I just don't think you can pull that. I think Durell may have a point, to be honest. I don't know, Kelsey. What do you think? You think that's solid Indiana, or are you kind of on the fence?
See, I'm on the fence because I feel like there's some MGP rye mash bills that are not 95.5 ryes. I'm trying to think of bottles that are finished though that aren't 95.5.
Well, shit. Let's just go with Canadian. I don't know. I think Kentucky's a safe bet.
All right.
Dude, I'm all in on that.
I'll give you
damn
guys
Peri
one
Peri.
more minute on this one here, so we got enough
Okay.
time for each sample. I'll
All
give you
right,
guys about
let's
essentially
just
about
go
10
with
minutes
Kentucky.
each sample.
All right, I'm good with that.
Kentucky.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a bottle guess. Do you guys have an
We have a
idea of
proof?
what you think it may be? Proof, we went with 112.
Okay.
Yeah, 112. Yeah. I don't have a bottle guess if it's not Indiana. So no.
It may be that 4-gate.
That's the only thing. Like the port. I hope it's.
I just
port.
remember Port Perry Perry being sweeter than that, but that's off memory, so
Oh,
that
see,
could
I've
very
never
well be
had
not
it,
that sweet.
honestly, to know. But as soon as I knows that, I immediately went port. Then I'm trying to think of how many port ryes that are out there, right? What about that Storytime Port Night Rises?
No, that's
Is that a
way
rye?
more
Indiana.
That's way more port influenced.
Is it?
than
I've
this
never.
is.
I haven't had
Yeah.
it, but I know Jeff.
Yeah,
loves that a lot.
it's got a lot more port.
Okay, all right. So yeah, we can go with Peri Peri if you guys really don't have a bottle guess. I don't know if that's right or not, but
We can't lose.
No, we can
Yeah.
go with that.
All right.
4-gate.
So you
Very
got all of
very.
that, Jeff?
All right. So which distillery are we going with then?
4-gate.
Well, Kentucky.
Oh, that was
4-gate.
state though.
Yes.
You can
Kentucky
guess a
is
different
state.
distillery. You can hedge a bet. You can do whatever you want to do there.
Oh.
But a distillery is distinct. So distillery and bottle, two different things.
Yeah, if we don't have a guess, I just stick
I swear
with
to
it.
God, I feel like
We don't
I've
lose
had
points
it
if we're wrong.
several times before. Is what's.
Which bottle have you had, Marty?
I feel like this is. I feel solid on the 4-gate for some reason. But
gonna
I,
keep it
It's
a
getting
little bit.
sweeter now
but-
too.
but then
Durell, on the
again,
nose.
the taste on the palate, the proof on the palate is lacking for 4-gate.
Well, a lot of their stuff, right? Their finished ryes, they're not above like 120. You know,
No,
Yeah, they're all aged.
a couple
yeah.
of them are, but they're usually around like 110 to 119 ish, 18 sometimes. I don't know.
Let's
I
go
don't
with
have
it.
that Peri Peri to know, but yeah,
I'm
we'll
good
go with
with
that,
it.
Jeff.
All
We'll
right,
stick with
here.
that for Ray.
Here's John. Welcome in.
Cheers,
All
John.
right. So you're going 4-gate Port Perry Perry as a bottle. Do you want to do a different distillery?
I don't. What do you guys think? You want to hedge with? Actually, well, MGP is not a distillery, so.
I'd say if we're wrong, at least we could get some points by saying by Starlight. If it's really Starlight, I don't know.
Okay.
There's no points to lose if we're wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. We'll just do that. Hopefully, it's not 4-gate. If that's the case.
Aaron says he thinks Indiana.
He thinks Indiana. Okay.
That's what I thought too, Aaron. So we'll see.
And what'd you guys say on age?
7.
7 years.
7 years. All
So
right.
before you reveal how many total points we got. What is the max we can get per?
So the max you can get per 3, 5,
3,
2,
5.
2, 2. So 15 is the max you can get.
Okay.
Now, as far as what we're competing against, it's 11 points. So 11 points can
Gotcha.
be, fluctuated there, but 15 is total. So
Okay.
What did we score?
on age, if you get an exact match, it's 3 points. Within 1 year, 2 points. Within 2 years, 1 point. And if you're outside of the plus minus 2 years, you don't get anything. On
That's
this
funny.
one, and you're going to be the home team here, so you're going to be the blue number. 3 points. 7-year age statement, right on the bunny.
Oh shit. Okay, I thought that was our total points. I'm like, damn, we did bad.
So 3 points. You got all the points for age there.
So nice. We nailed it.
Now proof.
Okay, we can
get-
rethink that. No, I'm just kidding. Jeffrey went across it. It was like, wait a minute. All right, go ahead.
Proof, you get exact match, you get 5 points. Within 2 proof points, I'll give you 4. Within 5 proof points, I'll give you 3. Within 8, I'll give you 2. Within 10, I'll give you 1. On this one, you were within 3. So you're going to get 3 points for that,
114.
but I'm going to get 2 points that you just left on the floor.
So proof was 115 or 109?
115.3.
So we
Okay.
got how many did you say? 3?
So you were within 3. Yep.
And Jeffrey got 2.
So I got 2 on that one. Whiskey
another.
type. Whiskey type, it is a rye. So you guys got those points. So you guys are
What
off
are you
to a
grabbing,
good
not-
Perry
start.
Perry?
It's not Port Perry Perry.
Okay.
Finished. It is
a
finished.
rye.
It is not Kentucky.
Shit.
2
Indy
points
okay.
for me. Then the distillery. The distillery is MGP. I don't know what you guys were saying. We couldn't guess MGP. I didn't want to interrupt there, but MGP
Yeah,
is the
the
distillery.
finish is throwing it a bit for me.
Now you guys
I thought
said
the bo- I
Starlight,
thought the
so no
body
bonus
before you-
points.
I thought the body was heavier on the palate for MGP than what it was.
So it was MGP, right?
Which one is that?
Oh, we were right on Foregate, but the wrong bottle.
With the wrong bottle. It's the Adelucia Key
Lucia
Rye.
Key.
Man, you guys
So
were
what
right
is
there
it?
on
Is
that
it-
Foregate, though. You knew it was finished.
What is it? Rum?
And sherry and dark rum casks.
So sherry's the wine influence I'm getting instead of port right
Mhm.
there. But
Yep,
it was
that's it
heavy.
right there. But that's why it was a bit softer. And
Dude, I was
Which you
all
weren't
over it.
expecting
I was trying to think of how many bottles they did that were finished, but that was one of them that reminded me of port. But,
I told you guys it was
all
Indiana.
well, I
right.
had Foregate on there and we switched it, dang it. As
So
distillery.
That is the format of today's show. And after sample number 1. Ooh, 10-4. You guys got a pretty good lead. I
Nah,
better
hell
hope
no.
this
Just
next
wait.
one really confuses you guys. But you guys navigated that pretty well. Even circling around the Foregate. That was pretty good, guys.
So, guys, also, again, as we're talking about mentioning Foregate, if you guys are just jumping in, we do have a Foregate giveaway sample pack of 1 through 5. So make sure you get every $5 super chat gets you involved in that. So make sure you do that and hit the like and subscribe. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Little
thanks,
commercial.
Kelsey. Little commercial. And synergy there. This flight, as I said, was poured 6 months ago. Who knew we were going to start things off with the Foregate while we're giving away Foregate?
Right? That's crazy.
It's crazy.
This
Got
is
Scott
definitely
in
different
here.
than those.
Cheers, Scotty.
buddy. Saw Jason in here too. Cheers, buddy.
Ooh, that's different.
Yeah.
But yeah, feel free to jump into sample number 2 now.
That's like all citrus on the nose to me. Jesus
Give us
Christ.
all rise.
That is all citrus.
Rye flight.
Mm.
I don't know if it's a rye. I'm going to taste it, but man, that has like orange juice almost. It's crazy.
Oh, thank you, Marty. And I'll put Rob in there.
Oh, that's weird.
Thank you very much, Marty.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
That's
that
almost-
is really strange.
Super citrus forward, but it has like a slight like coffee note in there too.
You think it's finished?
Aaron's
Definitely
having
got
so
that
much
coffee
fun.
note. Getting a little barrel now, so it's kind of throwing me.
It's definitely a rye.
I'm down with that.
Ooh, man, it does have a little bit of a coffee note today. I agree with that.
Is it drying on the palate to you guys as well? I don't know.
Proof's on the back end. That's for damn sure.
Man, that is drying my mouth like crazy.
God, I feel like
Right towards the tail end of it, it's slightly drying, but it's not excessive for me. But the flavor, it's a crazy flavor bomb, but like it kind of dies off quick. Like the finish isn't super long, but it smacks you with a bunch of different flavors immediately. But it's weird. I don't. Hold on one second.
it's almost like that. It's almost like that New Riff Balboa rye.
I've never had that one. And this just makes me think orange curacao. I don't know why, but maybe it's just that all that citrus.
Like the Parker's Heritage.
Yeah, but it's not. It doesn't have as much flavor as I think that one has.
I remember really
Yeah.
disliking that when Jeff sent it to me, and
I've got it. That's the only one.
I don't really dislike this one.
Aaron, I totally agree with you. I was just about to say the tobacco.
Yeah,
on the
maybe
finish.
that's
That's a
the
good
coffee
call
note
out.
that I'm getting.
Buzzard's Roost.
Thank you, Aaron.
Buzzards,
Aaron, it
it's a
actually
little bit.
came
Go
through
ahead.
twice, Aaron. Oh, finish, not coffee. He had it. Thank you, Aaron. I'll get you down for 2.
This
I'll see what
could be
happens.
the Buzzards Roost cigar rye.
I like that a lot more than I like this, unless it's a batch that I
But the
haven't
first
drank in a while.
batch, I don't think it would be the first batch. If it is, if this is it, it's either the second that. Actually, I have that one too. Could be. Are we in consensus as a rye?
Absolutely, yes.
Adam, Durell's in the same spot. He's got fruit flies all around him. He's been trying to
What
cover
about
his whiskeys up.
105 on the proof?
Let me see.
Let me see.
I don't think it's thick enough to be Buzzard's Roost.
I agree with you, Marty. The mouth feels real thin. I think it might be a little bit. The spice is what's throwing me off about proof wise. I think you're right, Marty. I think it's between 105 and 110, but the spice on the end of it's what's throwing me off.
Do we want to just go in between and do 107 or so for proof?
Thank you, Copper Wolf.
I see.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
fine.
low.
I'm fine with that.
I think it's in that range.
What'd you say, Kelsey?
110.
I said between 105 and 110, so let's go with 107.
All right.
It's got a lot of rye spice on the finish.
You think it's older than 7?
No.
Oh no, I think it's way younger than that.
I think it's like a 4-year-old, 3 or 4-year-old.
Yeah,
You gonna go with 4?
I'm gonna say between 3 and 4. I
Actually,
wouldn't go any older than 4.
Jeff, because I know
Yes.
you do it sometimes anyway. Is every bottle age stated, or do we just have the same questions for everything? And if it doesn't apply, it doesn't.
That's how I like to do it. So these may or may not be age stated. I'll let you know during the reveal. If it's
Okay.
not age stated, there's just no points on the board.
Okay. All right.
Marty, I know you dip. Does that remind you of Copenhagen at
Scott.
all? On the
Scott
nose?
is in for some Forgate. And Henry Turner's in
Yeah,
for
that
some
little
less-
bitter. A little bit of bitter.
Yeah, a little bit less potent, obviously, but that tobacco note reminds me of Copenhagen.
See that comment
Got
from,
spice and all of that.
from Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see what you guys are pointing at.
Are we thinking finished? I'm leaning towards finished.
I don't think it's Starlight cigar because that Starlight cigar was apple pie.
No, but it's definitely not that.
No.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of the Amberonic.
Are
Sorry.
we counting toasted as finished?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then yes.
I agree with that.
Just some extra protein, Cheech, when Adam eats the bugs.
Man, that's a weird one. I do like it more the more I sip it, but man, at first it was
Are we going 4-year?
I
3
think
or
it's-
4.
What do you think, Drew?
Yeah, time to lock in your answers,
I
guys.
think 4.
All
Okay.
right. State, MGP.
Indiana.
Yeah,
MGP.
I'm thinking Indiana on this one.
Distillery and bottle. Fuck.
MGP is the distillery, but I don't
Yep.
have a fucking bottle gas.
What about
Did you
what
get
about
Henry
what about
for
what about
that
what
one,
about
Jeff?
Buzzard's Roost
Yep, I got Henry.
toasted?
Is all this stuff rye?
It depends. I think that's French oak toasted, though, isn't it?
I don't know. I got it right here.
I only had the cigar rise.
Toasted barrel.
I
Straight
can
Not
go
all
with
the
that. I can go with that. Yeah.
I think it's better than what we, we're still MGP in Indiana, so
Okay, so we're thinking Buzzard's Roost toasted.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that would be finished as well.
Yeah.
I'm good. I've got
right.
them written down. We got 4 for
Funny, these
age,
are all
107
4
proof
gates.
rye, yes finish, Indiana State MGP Buzzard's Roost toast.
All right. Well, just to answer John's question here before we do a reveal, John, all the 4 gates are a little different batch to batch, but I haven't been disappointed in one yet. But there's only certain ones I've bought too. But you can see behind me, I've bought quite a few.
I'll pop in on that too, John. I will say if you're going to buy one and you want to know just which one to buy, always go for Kelvin. You will never be disappointed. I think on those any of the Kelvin batches.
Ooh, man.
I think that those are great buys, and I don't think I've ever been disappointed by one that I've tasted. So,
Nope.
All right. Aaron's with you on the Buzzard's Roost. And then DC's just telling you to pack it in now. They're actually doing really well, DC. I mean, they were doing well, and then this
I think he means us pack it up, not you, Jeff.
Yeah. They were
T-Rock.
doing well, and then this one came along, and I've really messed up their palates already. So let's get into it.
Yep, let's do it.
So, age statement. You guys said 4. There is no age statement on this bottle. So that does not count.
Okay.
Proof, you said 107, but it is 105, which was the first thing that Marty said.
Yeah.
So 105 is the proof.
Yeah, we try to hedge
So
the bet. I was thinking closer to that. Yeah.
You were within 2, so I'm going to give you a +4, but I get a point from that as well. All right, 14-5. You guys are not leaving many points on the board. You guys thought this was a rye. It is a rye. Oh, yeah.
I was going to be like, wait, what?
Because I mean, from there on, it throws it all out the door, dude.
Tasting bourbon I've ever tasted.
Yeah, I was like, we're out the door, man.
You said finished. It is finished.
Yeah.
So there's another 2 points.
It tastes like the cigar rye, man. Just like hype, not the batches.
I think it's either that toasted rye. I really do. I don't think it's cigar, but it could be.
It's Indiana. So you guys are streaking.
Okay.
It is MGP.
MGP. And it is Buzzard's Roost.
And it is Buzzard's Roost. But
is it a single barrel?
Similar to Sample A, it is the cigar rye.
It is.
Which batch was it? 1 or 2?
It's definitely 2.
Batch 2.
Barrel. Yeah.
Batch 2. Okay.
Because number 1, I don't remember it being as smoky, and I remember having 2, and you're like, "Oh, this is probably what Marty. They thought it was supposed to be."
I didn't think it was heavy enough to be the cigar. That's why I went with the toasted. Sorry, guys. I talked to you.
No. You're good, man. I totally agreed with that, Marty.
It definitely feels light. Yeah.
Dude, we're
so
all
close
over
to
it,
these
though.
bottle guesses, though.
We're all over
these,
it.
Their mouthfeel on those Buzzard's Roost, though, are real different than any other. I think it's because they toast rather than char their barrels, and that makes a big difference for me on the mouthfeel. So,
man, you guys are really, really nailing this so far. Hey, executive producer Todd's in here.
Todd,
recommending some 4-gate batches. There you go, John.
I do agree with that Port Perry.
No shit, Jason.
Oh, that's so good.
That's a great bottle to get if you haven't got one of those.
So close. The cigar rye. All right.
That was our first guess too, right? But I knew it wasn't the first one because the first one was really, really good.
Cheers, buddy. We're kicking Jeff's butt is what we're doing.
Jason, I'm just torturing these guys with some terrible, terrible whiskey. That's just what I do.
Rye flight. Gotta be. Next one.
What I give 4 ryes. Man, I'm really gonna mess with you when you get to the 3rd and the 4th one. All right. Well, cheers, everybody. Got 45 people in here. And just a reminder, everybody, we are doing a giveaway tonight. So every $5 gets you into a flight of 4 gates. It will be each one of the Kelvin series. So Kelvin series 1 through 5. Get that to you as quick as we can. We plan to have Bill on next week and drink through these with him so you can drink along with us.
3rd one's a ride too, guys.
Yep.
Man, getting straight into it,
buddy.
Jeez.
We still got to go through the samples. I want to make
sample C. If I don't score any more points, I might have to, change these rules up here. This might be too easy.
Oh, bourbon, you're
no,
killing me, buddy.
One other thing I plan to do, Marty, and you'll be the first one on the leaderboard. But what we can do as well is do essentially how many points did everyone score out of the percentage of points that were available. And then as other people do these type of challenges, we can see, who got the highest percentage of the points over time too. So you're going to be number 1 until we do this.
I can't lose going into out of week 1. So I'm with you on the rye.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting poured again though. This is
I
finished
don't know
too.
if it's finished though. I'm kind of.
So
well, I haven't
Aaron's
tasted it. Let me
Aaron's
taste it.
chiming in here.
I don't think so, Aaron. I don't.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
You think it's High West?
I'm getting tobacco note now. Damn it.
Now you might want to rinse out after that oily cigar rye. That one hangs on you. All right.
Hey, Jeff, I sent
bourbon
you a
in here.
text.
Dude, this is finished. This is sherry. This is like a sherry finish.
Oh, thank you, Marty.
Sure. We can do it at the end.
So just to let
Oh,
everyone
that's
know,
good.
Marty would like to throw in a Golden Glen that I got actually right here, Marty. I love this thing.
These things are so cool.
So we'll have a second giveaway.
Oh,
in
we all
here,
three got
thanks
it.
to Marty.
Let me grab mine so when we pour this, like, just pour it in there.
Oh yeah, there you go, Durell. That's what we're doing. We're gonna pour the Marty sample into the Marty Glen. It's gonna
You
be
might
awesome.
be right, Aaron. That's
Yeah.
What Aaron say?
he
High
thinks
West.
it's
Yep.
High West. A finished
be the
High West
double rye?
store pick. Yeah, I don't know if it's double rye or if it's the oh shit, what's the other one that they do that's finished that's real popular on store picks?
Thank you, Stu.
What's up, Stu?
Boy, that has a ton of citrus in
Yeah.
it too.
Got Blake in here too. Man, I don't know about poor guesses. These guys are actually doing pretty darn good. I thought I had a chance at this thing. I bought a
I
whole
think it's
scoreboard
young.
for it.
Yeah, it's definitely young. This tastes super familiar to me too.
I swear, I think High West, that double rye is kind of right there. But
Finished.
it's not. It's got a little bit more weight on the palate than that lighter $50 bottle does. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Durell?
So I think rye. I think it's like a sherry finish, to be exact. I haven't had enough High West products, honestly, besides their midwinters. I have one Mash and Journey pick, and that is it outside of like midwinter products. So I haven't tasted enough
I've got
to know
two
that
of the
profile.
finishes over there, and I love. Well, that one, it's a Spanish brandy finish. Not crazy about, and the other one is which one is it? I can't remember.
Yeah, but this
It's
is
more
like-
sharp. It's more sharp on the nose, but the palate is real round, which is completely mind blowing to me.
That's
It's
Yes,
sharper
sir.
on the nose with the notes that you're getting, but when you taste it on the palate, it's real well rounded.
Yeah, it's pretty rounded for a Scotch.
Finished rye is the theme.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're good on rye, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah. 100%.
Good on finished.
Definitely a finished rye. Yes.
Okay. What is High West is Utah, right?
Well,
See, I don't know.
it depends on when they were sourcing and when they weren't,
I'm thinking MGP
because
on
they did MGP and theirs. So
Oh man.
Aquavit finish is what this is.
Oh yeah, I have one of those too, Marty.
I
That was
love
an
it.
interesting one.
I bought 5 of them. I liked them.
Oh man. Oh, notice he said 5 of them, so that might not be the sample that he sent us because he said he
That's
bought
right.
6 of those.
I'm
So,
thinking-
got a little extra info.
Well, this right here proof would be about 103, 102.
the one we're drinking.
I actually think it might be
I'm just
right at
gonna tell you,
100.
I think it's High West.
Yeah, I
We
think
can
it
go
might be
with
right
that.
at 100, Marty. Like
Thank you, Aaron. I got you in again.
Let's go with 102.
102.
What are we thinking on age? Like 4 to 5 year product? I don't think it's old.
I don't either. I would say 4 years.
I agree with
4 years.
that.
But I will say that knowing Jeff, it won't be age stated.
Yeah,
but
Knowing
you can't
me,
lose. We can't
what's
lose
that
if
have
it's
to do with anything?
non-age stated.
Yeah.
So
100 proof. You guys are thinking?
Marty says 102.
Aaron?
I'll go with that.
Okay.
Aaron's been High West all along, but doesn't think it's sherry finished.
Dude, I'm getting sherry and port. Like, I'm getting wine. I'll tell you that.
I
Sometimes I can kind
yeah.
of confuse. But if it's not a rye finish, I mean, a rye finish.
What about PX?
It could be PX sherry. Like,
Yeah.
it almost came across like the backbone sherry, but that's just like punch you in the face
And
sherry, and it's a lot
PX
darker.
Yeah,
That's
Aaron knows that bottle way too well,
Mhm.
and would
Me
know
too.
that it's that
Like
too.
it's
Yeah.
all sherry, but this has like some similar notes.
So, tasting question for you, Kelsey. But when you say rounded, can you articulate what you mean?
So on the nose, when I first smelled it, it was real sharp to the nose. Like all the flavors were real pointed. And so when I tasted it, I expected it to be sharp as well, but it wasn't. It was real easy to drink, and it coated your mouth, and it didn't have those sharp points on the palate that it had on the nose, is basically what I'm trying to describe.
Aaron, yeah, are you saying a sherry High West that you have?
Yeah. He doesn't think it's a sherry.
That might be a really soft Pinot finish, to be honest with you.
I'm all over wine. I could be mixing
right.
like
Yeah.
sherry and port, but
Well, I still need a
Port is
state,
way
a
sweeter than
distillery, and a bottle. State,
Indiana.
distillery, and a bottle.
Indiana, you said?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go with MGP on the distillery as
Yeah,
well.
I thought MGP. I don't have a bottle guess, guys. So whatever you guys think. I'll stick
Marty
with it.
thinks it's a
I
double
think
rye
it's High
finish.
West.
Yeah.
Double rye. What is the double rye?
Well, the double rye's not finished.
Is it?
Oh.
But they do make
They
double
have-
rye finish
these are
store
double
picks.
rye finish, but we'd have to. I mean, we need to. We've already said it's finished, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I would just go with High West. I don't know.
Okay.
High West sherry finish.
I'm okay with that. Some sort of
What do you think, Durell?
I haven't had their products to know. So if you guys are comfortable with it, I'm fine. For me, I'm all over rye finished. Proof maybe a little higher from like that last sip, but like only a couple points, maybe like 105, I think max ish. Age, it can't be old. Yeah, I think we're good, man. Indiana, MGP, High West.
See, that just drinks lower to me than 105. I don't know why I say that, but like I really do. I really think it's 100 proof or right over it. I mean,
Either
barely.
we nailed it or
Cheers.
we're not even on the ball game. Is the problem
Yeah.
with this one?
Cheers.
It just
Ben.
doesn't
Thank you,
drink. It doesn't drink near as hot as the other two that we just had, and those were up.
I think we might be off on the
115s.
102.
Many more hugs to come, Ben. Many more hugs to come.
No, we're good.
I would
there.
say.
All right.
I would
Let's
say
do
right
this.
at 100.
You'll
So-
call it 100 or 102.
Let's call it 100. I really
Okay.
think it drinks less, and it
I
may
do
just be
too.
that it drinks less than that. But
I just took a sip of Remus that's at 100, and that drank way easier than C.
really,
Yeah.
All right. I think I got your final guesses here. You guys locked
We'll
in?
stick with it, but
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Okay.
I think the proof's a little higher, but we're
So
good.
just to confirm for me here. Age.
4.
Okay.
100
100 proof.
rye.
Rye.
Yes, on finish.
Yes, on finish.
Indiana.
Indiana.
MGP.
MGP.
High West.
High West,
Which High West?
double
Let's call
rye,
it
High
double
West.
rye.
Double rye. All right. Now, okay, this gets interesting. So, we'll debate whether it's age stated or not later. But on the back of the bottle, it actually does say that anything released under this label is a minimum of 2 years. So I don't have the exact age on this, but it is stated on the label, minimum of 2 years.
Okay.
So whether
And
we
that would
count
be a
the back
2 year.
description or not, I don't know.
Split the points, both teams.
If it says minimum 2 years
I'm-
and it's 2 years age stated.
I'm really just trying to get some points.
Cheetah, yeah, freaking cheetah.
So I'll give you guys +1, and then that gives me 2. All right. Then on proof, it really didn't matter if you guessed 100 or 102 because the proof is 101. So you guys were just going right around it. So you would have been within 1 point that entire time. So you get 4 points and I get 1.
The 101.
Then it is a rye. It is finished. Now, technically, it doesn't say Indiana anywhere on it.
No, it don't.
But it doesn't say the state of distillation either, does it?
But it doesn't necessarily stay the state of distillation.
Oh, so it is a high west.
So, yeah.
So I went with Utah. Give me 2 points.
Oh, no.
Therefore, I'm not going with MGP, but it is a high west double rye.
What's
You
the finish?
cheater. He just trying to get
Is it
points.
just double barrel?
So we got the high west double rye, and this one is a rum finish, and it was
this one's
Interesting.
awkward,
That
So
is
I'm
not
doing
really
this.
like rum.
aged in
twice
rum
for
for
me.
1 year. On top of that, there.
So whatever note I'm picking up as sherry or port right now, which it's been rum both times,
Interesting.
'cause-
Yeah.
because that Foregate was rum finish as well. It wasn't wine.
But you know what, Durell? When you deal with that lower age statement and that lighter palate, that those finishes I think are kicked way down too.
That's
I don't feel like it overpowers.
What year was
And I
that
get a
made, Jeffrey?
definite-
What year was that bottle made?
2002.
So it's definitely MGP juice. Because they were not having their own. They were not having their own distillate in 2002. Jeffrey Wack. It's MGP.
I've
It's
checked.
MGP.
I've pulled out the magnifying glass on everything.
Yeah, you know it, and you don't want to admit it. You should be at 8 and not 10.
And we said double rye, right? So we got the bottle guess.
Yes, we
you
get
did.
the
So
bottle
you
there.
got the 2 extra points there.
Nice.
I gave you some of the points. Leave me some. Leave me some. All right, guys. Sample D. Let's get into this
Aberana
final
finish.
sample here.
It is Aberana finished, and it's a Starlight cigar batch.
Now,
I
what
think
makes you
we're
say
good on
that? What
finish?
makes you say that?
Yes.
Absolutely cigar batch.
Well, I would say absolutely Amberana. I don't know if it's cigar batch yet from Starlight.
It's Starlight. I'm telling you.
Now, to answer Copperwolf's question here, I think I've only seen I don't think I've seen a finished rendezvous. I've just seen the double rye and then the
Kelsey.
bourbon, the prairie.
Kelsey, you nailed it. That's the apple pie. That's the Starlight.
That is Starlight cigar batch.
Yep.
Aberana finished.
Bourbon.
Mm,
He didn't have the rye at that time. I know that because I gave him that bottle.
Ben.
hmm
God.
Got 52 people in here.
You know what?
everybody
Here's
do
the
this
thing.
team blind
Definitely
flight.
finished.
Go ahead, Jeffrey. I'm sorry.
You're good. I'll just pipe it in every now and then.
Yeah,
This is so
What's
far from a
interesting is we
cigar
just
finish
tasted
for me.
on Monday. We just tasted like 4 different Aberana finishes stuff Monday night. That's so
Yeah.
funny.
There's no denying Amberana. That's the one thing you can't fool.
But here's the other thing that's the difference between Starlight and the others. This is an Aberana finish bung from Starlight, and I can tell you that's Starlight. It's the same smell, I promise you. And their Aberana finish is really not super duper heavy, but it's heavy enough to get that finish.
So we think this is the one bourbon.
Yep.
5 year. Sounds
Mhm.
about right.
5.5, isn't it? Is it what is it, Kelsey? Is it 5.5?
I think if we say 5, we're
Depends
bourbon
on
is
which.
5.5.
It's probably between 4 or 5.
5.5. You just want to say
Yeah,
5?
I don't remember.
Yeah, 5 still, Matt. Like,
5 plays.
you know, it's still 5
plays.
years. It's not 6. We don't got to get the
Yeah.
halves or anything on age.
Yeah.
Is it 110?
Nothing quite that dark in here, Jason.
I think they're usually around like 115.
Hey, Mojo. Cheers, buddy.
It's tasting hotter now.
And then you got Aaron's on the same page. He's saying 100.
Mm-mm.
Now the back ends, I think Aaron's just a shade hotter for me.
I agree, Marty. I think it's probably around 112, 113 even.
Yeah.
Let's go with 112.
Okay.
What do you think, Durell?
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Bourbon, right? Not rye
Yep.
on this.
Correct. Yes.
Indiana.
Indiana. Starlight,
Starlight.
cigar, batch. Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
We're locked
All
in,
day.
Jeff. You can reveal now.
You know what?
All
Here's
right.
what that bourbon is so good. To me, it's not a cigar batch.
So did you guys say bourbon or
it's
rye?
Dessert. Bourbon.
Bourbon. All right.
That came across more like the bourbon than the rye that I've had. And I know you didn't have the rye 6 months ago.
Well, cheers, fellas. I love this pour so much. I think this
Oh,
one's
it's so
It's
sweet
really
and
good. It is
So
very
good.
good. And the thing that I notice about Starlight when they do this compared to others is that it's not overly sweet.
I wonder if
It's just a little sweet.
he threw a wrench in there and it's the freaking
Too late, you're locked in.
freaking Amberana.
Ooh, the weeded one. Weeded Amberana. Oh, no, it's not that one.
M&J.
It's not that one.
Okay.
So, you guys are right. It is Amberana. I guess there's no hiding that. I tried to put it at the end of the flight just to see if I could mask it with all the other finishes that were going on. But years, you guys guessed 5.
Yes.
This is age stated at 5 years, 7 months. So you nailed that.
Marty called it right on the head.
exact
At 5 and a
match.
half. Yeah.
So I'll give you the 3 points there.
That is a
Man,
Starlight.
you guys were on fire today. This is all Marty's doing. He's really holding you
Marty's
guys up, man.
had it too, man.
What's the
He
proof?
nailed it.
113?
So the
Yeah, I think
proof
so.
is 113.6. So you're within 2. So you
Yeah,
guys are getting a +4.
Cigar batch. Is it the Lincoln Road pick?
This is not a bourbon.
Okay.
This is a rye. It is a blind flight of all finished ryes.
Okay. It came across more bourbonish than the rye. Then I don't know if it's
I think
It's
we're
tricky.
screwed
Starlight
from
rye.
here on out.
I
Now,
have the Starlight rye. I didn't remind me. of that.
technically, we do have that one from Whiskey Mentors, but that wasn't within. This
Yeah, it
time
wasn't.
period.
But I didn't think you had one prior to that either.
Ooh, tricky.
Hmm.
So it is Indiana, just not the Indiana you were thinking of, but you get Indiana anyway. And the distillery is not Starlight. The distillery is MGP. And this is a rare character
Never had it.
Amberana store
That's really
pick
nice.
from Bourbon Outfitters.
Okay.
That's
tell you
actually.
what, I'll
I
put it
remember
down.
you getting that bottle. I do remember you getting that bottle.
Yeah.
You know what? Now that he
So,
shows it, I think the
Thank you to the
Starlight-
special friend that got me this one. Get to share this
You know
around
what,
with more
Kelsey
people.
and Durell, that Starlight was. Now that he shows that bottle, that Starlight is probably more sweeter than that.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah. Now that
can
because I
see
remember the dominant apple pie, McDonald's pie from that, and that makes perfect sense.
Aaron has been on point throughout this too, giving you guys all types of support.
Absolutely, Aaron.
See, I'm still getting bourbon though. I don't really.
So
get
the
rye.
real score was 40-10 because Jeff cheated, or 40-11 because
What?
Jeff cheated 2 points.
No, I have a scoreboard. This makes it official.
No, you cheated 2 points. It's okay. I'll let you
Come
sleep
on.
on that and feel bad about it and within yourself, and you'll be like,
I'm not gonna.
come back next week and be like, yeah, I really cheated and I feel bad
not
about
gonna-
it.
I'm not gonna feel bad. You know what? I felt bad if I lost by 30, but losing by 27 feels all right. So I'm good where it's at.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
So what would you guys say was your favorite pour of the blind here?
Oh shit!
One's
What were
going to be
they?
hard to beat.
First one was what? 4-gate, right?
Yeah.
Forgate.
God,
And
damn,
those
I
are
don't
Candy
know. To me,
Let's see.
that Aberana finish was really good. But I think I'm going to have to go with
I think A for me.
A for
Yeah,
me overall.
I can go with that.
Chef, was that the first Andalusia or the second?
The first one was the rye. So there's only one rye. There was 2 bourbon batches, but 1 rye batch.
Wait, what? The first Andalusia was a rye, right? Then they
No,
did
the
a
first
bourbon.
one they did a bourbon, and then they did the rye and the Andalusia Key 2 at the same time. So back in like November, they came out with a rye and a bourbon.
Yeah.
That was the bourbon was Andalusia Key 2, and this is the
Okay.
only rye.
So that's from that group,
So-
the second group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are essentially all bottles I got between like October to December. That's the whole 6 months.
Hey
of it.
Jeff, Copper Wolf said, did you give us points for? No. OH said, did you give us points for Indiana?
I'm sure I did, OH. I'm not giving him any more points.
I'm sure he didn't. He's trying to not lose by that much.
But no, you guys did very well. You didn't leave many points on the table at all. Yeah, potentially a ±5 if I'm doing my math right here. I was doing it meticulously with my little remote. But good job. You guys navigated that pretty good. How did it feel being able to communicate your way through one of these things?
It was
It does
fun,
help.
It
man.
was awesome. It was fun. It's a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, when you could speak on the notes that you're getting to kind of help distinguish what it may or may not be. You know, for me, like case in point, like that, I'm thinking sherry and port, but it's rum both times. You know what I mean? But that helps me, like when you're revealing right there, be like, oh, okay, maybe next time when I get that note, it may very well be a rum. You know, but it just reminded me of certain bottles, and I kind of like just get stuck on that a little bit. But both times it was
Yeah, if
rum.
you go
on that
back and
same
you
exact
smell,
note.
if you go back and smell A, it just smells so fruity now.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
yeah,
it
crazy
really
how
starts
fruity that
exploding.
is.
I mean, all the other finishes on here are so hearty, though, compared to
Butterscotch now.
what's going on the first one.
God.
All right,
Yeah,
Jeff, do we want to go
so-
ahead and do the giveaway and all of that stuff since it's after 8?
Yeah,
Or
so
wanna
what we'll do
Marty's
is here,
thing
we'll
and then do that.
no more the super chats. I'll get this randomized here, and let's pour Marty's sample while we're getting ready. So we're just going to go into a little bit of overtime here, everybody. We're going to do the giveaway for the flight of Kelvin 1 through 5, and then Marty, who might be going and getting the bottle now, gave
I
us
got it. I'm
all
just pouring
a
it so you can't see
special
it.
blind here. So we're pouring this into the Marty Glens. We will be doing 2 giveaways tonight too. The second one is going to be for a Golden Glen that says Whiskey Nose on it. These things are beautiful.
Boom.
All right, so I'm going to pour that. Let that breathe a little bit here. And then let me get the super
It
chats
smells
going.
nice, man.
Thanks, Rob.
Yeah, these Glens are top notch.
All right, so I'm going to randomize the order of every name.
Yes.
We've got
Can't wait to see the
22
color.
entries. 22 entries in here tonight. So thank you, everybody, for contributing.
Nose is nice.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is
All right, so I'm going to load these names into a whiskey wheel. Just randomize their order and let me share my screen here. And if you do win the first giveaway, I'll take your name out for the second giveaway, just to be clear, everybody.
First one's for the sample pack, right?
First one's for a sample pack. So I'm going to share screen, share the wheel o names, and here we go. So here's everyone here. Good luck, everybody.
Cheers.
So whoever's name pops up gets samples of all 4 gates.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Keith
Thompson.
Thompson.
yeah, Keith.
Thompson.
Cheers,
brother.
Keith. Congratulations, man.
buddy.
Aaron, the mystery pour I sent, they don't know what it is.
So Keith,
We'll
reach
figure
out to
that
me
in
on
just a second.
Instagram or Facebook or email address helloagainwhiskeyfriends@gmail.com. We'll get in touch.
So we're gonna dive into this.
All right. And then let's remove Keith out of there. We'll do one more.
Oh,
Marty, this will be for the Golden Glen. Thank you so much for doing this, buddy.
Yeah, man.
There we go. Scott.
here's the rig.
All right.
Congratulations.
Scott.
There
Cheers,
you go.
buddy.
All right.
Golden Glen action.
Thank you so much, everybody.
That's nice and fruity, Marty. I like that.
We'll go down. We'll do the same thing. Like I said, we'll go down the list and let y'all try to figure out. Then at the end, I'll reveal what it is and all that.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. Man, tables have turned. Cheers, fellas.
Yeah, man.
Cheers, Marty.
man.
Cheers to Marty. And then everyone, I know we're getting into overtime here. We'll be about 10 more minutes. We'll send you over to Jason. Thank you so much for hanging around, everybody. Oh, man. Look at this. This big Vic is... Oh, it's spreading here. It's spreading. Oh, man. So much. I do feel like there's a shirt idea in this, Vic. Like, you need a rigged shirt.
That's a pretty good idea.
There's a shirt idea here.
That's nice.
Oh. Aaron, the mystery pour I sent. If you are ready for that reveal, I will give that to you as well. Aaron, thank you for everything you've been contributing to lately. It's been a real help to the channel. But that was Bardstown, Bourbon County, Goose Island finished bourbon here. So it's a 12-year Kentucky finished in these stout barrels. So that was your mystery pour, bud.
Oh my God.
Thank
this
you.
Smells so good, Marty. My God.
All right. Congratulations,
It's
Keith.
so freaking fruity.
5 fingers.
Yeah, that works too, buddy. Thank you so much.
What's up, Keith?
I can see why you bought so many bottles of this, Marty. Holy cow.
That's really good. I'm trying to think if I've ever had. I don't think I own this bottle.
I promise you don't own this bottle.
Okay.
Man, this nose is great, though.
Mm-hmm.
Friday at Fred's has this bottle. Rob has this bottle. And I think that's where it stops.
I'm trying to think what. It's bourbon. It's not rye.
That reminds me a little bit, Durell, of the NBC fruitiness that those bottles have that we got.
I almost thought driftless at first because of like that fruity citrus, but the finish doesn't remind me of like driftless. Like
No,
they
the finish
usually
isn't
get
there.
concentrated, right? Like this finish is good, but it kind of falls off quicker than like the NBC's all those driftless.
Man.
But the nose is
Similar to what you're saying though about the driftless angle. On the finish, it comes across something familiar. I don't know if it's a Woodenville or something along those lines, but I'm not getting kind of a traditional Kentucky or anything off of it. Like I'm heading down kind of a more craft distillery or new distillery kind of route.
It almost smells like, which is I'm pretty certain it's not. It reminds me a little bit of the. Actually, I know it's not that bottle, but the single barrel Hard Truth that we got, and that's a rye, which is funny because I'm thinking bourbon on this.
A rye.
But, it reminds me a little bit of that on the nose.
You see Rob's comment?
Oh, bin and bottle. Thanks for turning me on to. This is nice.
Fred,
I'm really
if
digging
Doug
it.
or Fred are still here, yeah, they'll.
Like nose is fantastic. Maybe wish the finish was a little longer, but this is still really, really nice.
All right, let me ask you. Y'all work this out. What do you think the age statement may be?
All right, let me see.
Talks amongst yourselves.
Oh,
I don't think it's real old. I'm going to say like maybe 6 years.
I'm thinking about that. Yeah, 5, 6, maybe max.
Oh, I
If it's
think. I wonder.
I think it's craft, like something crafty.
The way he's now said that and pointed that, I'm wondering if it's about 1 year old, maybe 8 months old. I don't know.
I want to know what they're doing if it's less than a year old.
I think it's under 5 years.
I think it
2 to
might
4,
be.
I would think, is probably the
I
range.
wonder if it's one of these Hartfields.
Ooh.
I don't even know what that is.
Ooh.
It's very, very good though. I do like it a lot. And I
Cheers,
like
Greg.
that bottle a lot too. But
So
yeah.
we're thinking what 2 to 4. You want to go like you want to go with 3, like right in the middle, 3 year age stated?
we can do that, but it actually might be 8 months. If it is what I think it is, but maybe not. Maybe not. The way he said that, though.
What do we think in proof?
Gosh, I was just about 115, just the way it finishes.
I'm going to go a little bit below that. I think it's about 112. 110, 112 on that.
I was thinking around 110. But we can hit like 112, which is kind of in between.
Let's go 112, right in the middle. Yeah, we'll go with Kelsey's instincts there. So I'm going to do bourbon.
Yeah, I'm thinking bourbon as well.
Kelsey?
I agree. I don't think it's finished, though.
I don't think
so. I don't think so either.
So bourbon non-finished.
Nice.
Bourbon non-finished.
Yep. Okay.
3 years. 112 proof.
Yeah.
State.
Oh, God.
I'm going to go Kentucky.
You're thinking Kentucky?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go Kentucky.
Yeah, I don't have guesses on this. It knows it's familiar, but doesn't taste familiar.
The last one's just kind of, it doesn't really, it's up to you.
What, bottle? Yeah, well, you said
bottle and distillery.
Bottle.
Man, I'm still going Hartfield. I don't know.
Is that a bottle or is that a distillery?
Both.
Hartfield.
That's all I got. But the way he said that, man.
What is that, Jeff? Is it a bottle or a distillery?
Both.
Oh.
Distillery and bottle.
Okay.
I want to, since that's kind of a broad one, Rob's comment, guess the price. I like that better than let's do distillery and bottle.
Oh.
If you can see if we can get close there.
Guess the price. Oh,
$39.99.
I'm going to go under $50. So I'm going to say under 50.
39 plus tax.
I'll go with Durell's answer.
So $40. Call it 40.
Yeah.
All right. We are
done.
It's
not 300 because I don't think you would have bought 6 of them.
That's a tough one, though, man. Very good, though. Thank you, Marty.
Yes, very good. Thank you.
All right, here we go.
Is it craft? I think it's crafty.
This is from Vogue Distillery.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I never even seen
it's a rye whiskey.
It's a rye.
We had a whole rye flight.
God.
The proof is 114.
So we said, what, 112? All right.
Yeah, you're pretty much it.
Okay.
It's non-age stated, so it's probably between 2 and 4.
Okay.
It's North Carolina.
North Carolina. Not finished, right?
Non-finished. And it is right around 56 bucks.
56. Okay.
It's
what is it called? John? Can I see the label
It's called
again?
John A.P. Connolly Limited Reserve Rye Whiskey, Vogue Sound Distillery, and this is batch 2.
Some great color though for
That's delicious. Are those still available anywhere?
Yes. And what's funny is I was at a bar restaurant 3 or 4 or 5 months ago, and they had it, and I saw it, and I've picked it up multiple times here in the store because just straight on color. I'm like, okay, this is not finished. What are you doing? It's not double oaked. This has to be something. So I saw it at a bar restaurant, and I got a pour of it, and I was like, oh my God, this is a hitter, man. And
absolutely.
So yeah, I finally picked one up, and me and Rob doing our thing. We were drinking and talking. I was like, oh my God, Rob. And he goes, yeah, grab me one. So I grabbed it and sent to him. He's on bottle 2 now. And I sent Doug and Fred one. They love it. And it's just,
man.
How that's a rye.
That's crazy.
That's
even
really
after
good.
knowing it's a
really
rye,
good.
I still don't think it's a rye.
Now I have beat the bushes down trying to find batch 1, which it doesn't exist anymore. And I'm waiting on batch 3.
Okay. This is a good find.
Absolutely.
But it's we talk about affordable whiskeys and stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
This falls right in that damn category, man, of an everyday hitter.
Absolutely,
this is
man.
real good.
love to get my hands on one of those. So if you see extras, let me know, man.
Yeah, man, they're here. They're still here everywhere. Nobody knows about it. Everybody walks by it because everybody's looking for freaking Russell's 13 and Stag. So this sits
That's
here on
killer,
the shelf.
bro.
I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Cheers, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Like
Cheers.
that quite
Thank
a
you,
bit.
Marty.
man.
See, it's bottles like that I really,
See?
really enjoy, right? Nobody really knows about. They sit on the shelves. They're like $40-$50. But everybody goes searching for like all that super allocated stuff when it's so much good whiskey that just linger that nobody knows about.
Yeah, dude, this is money in the bank right here, this bottle. And like I said,
Yeah, this is great. I don't know how it's arrived, but it's great.
I love the finish.
Exactly.
Now, Durell, you say that, but the first thing that came out of your mouth was this reminded you of that Hard Truth single barrel.
It did,
Yeah,
but
but
I
it got it on
laughed
the
when I
palate.
said it because I was like, that's a riot. I don't think this is. But it did
Hey, man.
remind me of that.
Yeah, I agree with what Todd was saying, and everybody that's been watching us when we went through the craft bourbon that Todd sent.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there is some really, really good craft distilleries out there doing a lot of really good whiskey right now.
Man, that Still Austin single barrel still haunts my dreams.
Oh, I know, right?
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Well,
That was
thank you.
good.
We still got 32 people in here hanging out. Thank you, everybody. We'll call this one a wrap. Marty, thank you so much for joining us
guys,
here tonight.
it's been awesome.
Been a lot of fun.
Oh, man. Well, why don't we go around, say goodbye to everybody, and shut this thing down. Kelsey, why don't you kick us off here?
Sure. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Cheers. And you can find me on Facebook and Instagram under Kelsey Dime or the Whiskey Riffs Lounge at gmail.com. Thanks to Marty again for hanging out and providing the sample and the Glen. Man, that's awesome. I'll definitely return the favor.
We're good, brother.
Shipped it down to Durell.
Sorry, I had to give the baby over to the wife. But no, cheers everybody for joining, man. This was great. Jeff, thanks for this blind and just this new game for us, right? Like it was pretty cool just working out everything within the blind with each other, to kind of help navigate us through. No, just really, really fun. But yeah, thank you, Marty, for joining. Thanks everybody else. You can follow me at the Whiskey Saint on IG. And I'll switch this over to Marty. Where can they find you at, brother?
Yeah, man, I'm on YouTube, Whiskey Nose. I am a couple hundred short of 2,000, so working towards it. Whiskey Nose 21 on Instagram. So yeah, guys, get over there and check us out. I really do appreciate it. And Jeffrey, Durell, and Kelsey, thank you so much for having me, man. This is a big deal for me.
It's
Dude, it's
my
been a
pleasure.
blessing. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Now, everyone, I'm going to be real subtle about this, but I'm just going to make Kelsey mad by just taking away all of his points one by one, just so we're left with this image of, oh, man, Kelsey, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? I won. I won the game. I love it. But thank you for joining me today, joining us, everybody. This was such a blast. Head over to Jason over at the Mash and Drum. He is going to be doing a blind flight tonight that was recommended by his patron. So get on there, and everybody, thank you so much for your support week in, week out. We love having you here and appreciate everything you do for us. We will catch you on the next Whiskey Wednesday.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, everyone.
Jeff, just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you should just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you should just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you